Do you guys have the video of these guys yesterday doing what it is that they did to the Boston Celtics before that game last night at the suggestion that the Celtics could come back against the New York Knicks down 3-1 without Jayson Tatum? And I went to bed last night after this tumult of hate and celebration of hate. I went to bed last night knowing that our show runs the risk epically because of what it is it did yesterday, laughing in the face of a champion, a worthy champion, a champion you should respect that you don't respect enough because they got the faster car and it was made to look easy. That champion has beat the holy hell out of the league for 2 years. And I will tell you that the difference, I wonder if you think this is true, what I'm about to say. The difference between the Celtics and the rest of the Eastern Conference, except for the Cavs this year, even if I remove Jayson Tatum from it, I'm just merely now making the Celtics about as good as the Knicks because Derrick White and Jaylen Brown and Porzingis.
Dogs.
And if Jrue Holiday's your fourth, you've got a team that could beat an inconsistent Knicks team that can absolutely have the wheels fall apart in a way that crushes the best feeling in New York in 25 years.
Dan, they were down 3-1 with Jayson Tatum. They're down. So you can't say, even without Jayson Tatum, they were down 3-1 with Jayson Tatum. They won a game. This is like the Thunder.
They won a home game.
Yeah, this is like the Thunder losing game one. And you're like, they won a game.
Don't discount the heart of a champion. And also, you forgot a name. You didn't mention Luke Cornett, the White Howard.
Bubla.
Derrick White.
Dan?
No, we know this.
Top 100 player.
Hold on. We didn't know this.
Top 100 player.
We didn't know this.
No.
I told you he was your best player.
We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you yesterday.
You
listened and said, no,
I
Jayson
said
Tatum.
games that I saw with my own eyes.
Derrick White is the best player.
I asked him about other people's eyes. He said he didn't know.
We got that Kobe cosplay out of the way now.
As you were.
Boston, without Jayson Tatum, can beat everyone remaining except OKC.
Specifically because they're missing Jayson Tatum.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Okay, let me
Yawkey.
Let me make sure I heard that properly.
Way.
This version of Boston, this team right now would beat Minnesota.
I'm saying can beat Minnesota because they'll shoot from threes. Guys, just so you know, I'm sure the Celtics are like a 2-point dog in this game going to the You have clearly not been watching Knicks basketball this season. I know you trust Brunson. If you don't think that Knicks team can be undone by 25 years of being that Knicks team and the fact that they haven't closed out someone for those fans since 1999. That team is up and down, and it is ready to turn on Bridges if Bridges decides to go 1 for 11 on a night at their garden. Where you guys are crazy if you don't think that the Knicks can blow this.
Knicks are a 2.5-point favorite tomorrow night.
You're nuts. If I tell you somebody's going to win in a game, you're crazy if you don't think that the Celtics can beat the Knicks 2 more times.
Where's the pushback that you're getting? We organically flipped last night watching the heart of a champion over there with Derrick White. Finally getting more volume because we got Jayson Tatum out of the way. This is exactly how efficient Derrick White. This is exactly how he turns organically. Now we realize with Tatum out of the way, the narrative can push forward that he's not a good basketball player, and now we want New York to be embarrassed.
I hate your voice, man.
Bang a Yui.
Your voice, your accent. I hate it so much. This is not what I thought I was walking into this morning.
We're no longer Knicks guys over here. We want the Knicks to be embarrassed because it's funny.
Grinder.
WDEI.
That imaging is shitty. I know, but look. They know how to do radio in Boston, okay? They do. They've been making fun of how we do radio. Look, that's
bunch of Cubans.
That's the production that we've got on our WDEI imaging.
WDEI. Sent by American.
That sounds like a sound from Adam West's
Batman.
in the 60s.
You know too, bro. I was like,
just about
what?
to say that.
What imaging is that? How are we trying to keep up with the kids?
Kapow!
We got better voices, too.
You people are insane if you do not believe. Listen to what I'm saying to you.
We all believe. We all believe
No,
the
we
Knicks
don't.
can blow
Amin
this.
doesn't believe.
No, Amin believes.
Dan, I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for that to happen because then That's the maximum amount of chaos that
yeah.
brings me joy in life. I have an entire family and a group chat full of people who have lived on cloud nine for the last 4 or 5 days, right? This is the best time of their lives. Literally. I'm talking about birth of children, marriage, all that stuff. Nope. This is it.
So pathetic. Having 3 wins in round 2. It's the best time of their life.
Yeah, precisely. With one pop of an Achilles, we got a dream scenario over here. This is really lining up perfectly because you set up the Knicks with all this hope. They're already buying the tickets on Game Time for the NBA Finals because they think that Jayson Tatum being out is a bad thing. But we here on the show have always known he's a massively overrated player, and we've always known that Derrick White is the key to their success. This is perfect.
Don't forget about Luke Cornett.
The White Howard.
Yeah.
DEI.